All right, Just Finest agents, you clicked on this link because you want to know the best equipment that we use for video marketing. A lot of people ask us, what do you do for your videos? What type of equipment do you have? You're going to be shocked at the actual pricing and the equipment we do have to make our videos. So stay tuned. We're going to show you our top equipment in 2021 for filming video marketing on YouTube or Facebook that's going to generate you free leads.
Hey guys, it's Kayleen here with Just Agents. Lori and I are putting new content out every Tuesday and Thursday, so hit that bell, hit the subscribe button. You'll be notified anytime we put any content out. So we are partnering with agents across the United States. We'd love to get in contact with you, see if we can help your business, put whoever in front of you that you may deem valuable. We love our jobs as realtors. We also love our jobs with coaching fellow agents. So let us know how we can help you.
All right, Just Finest agents. So we are going to bring you our top equipment for 2021 for making your YouTube. Most people think it's super fancy, but it's not. And so everyone, you're not going to want to miss this fancy camera that we use. So you ready? Drum roll. That's my drum roll, Kayleen. Show them the fancy camera that we use. It's our iPhone. We do not actually, it's kind of funny. I actually bought a really fancy camera and we tried it and I took it back. I was like, no, I can't do this. I don't have time to upload it, and it didn't look any different. It actually looked worse to me. So we do all of our videos so far to date from our iPhone.
And the nice thing about the iPhone, you always have your phone with you. You're a realtor.
Yeah.
And so it's not like, I know some of our other equipment, we're like, did we bring this? Did we bring that? Your phone's always with you.
Right.
You always have the ability to do a video, to, put content out there.
Yeah, we were even coaching someone yesterday who was starting a YouTube video, and she's like, I don't have time, or she's starting a YouTube channel. She's like, I don't have time to video and go out and do these things. I hired a photographer, which, if you want to hire a local amateur photographer to go out and take some of your video, that's great. We do that too sometimes and just kind of feed up our drone library. But I'm like, you can just film yourself driving, put it on the dashboard, film yourself driving to the grocery store and talking to your phone. And so the number one thing we use is our phone. And so
super fancy. And I even have the old phone. Here's kind of, I told Lori, we need to put this on our equipment list. When you're using your phone,
yes, we'll put a link down below. They sell them on Amazon, these huge packets, and you'll never run out of them.
Just these little wipes, because I put it in my back pocket. I'm talking on it. It's always fuzzy, so just
or I'm like
wipe it off.
Trying to get it off with my clothes or whatever, and it's not the same. So if you just get these little wipes, and just you can maybe use them on your kids too. I don't know.
With COVID, to clean my car, whatever.
So that's the second thing we love is just those little wipies, which you wouldn't think about, but just to clean off that lens of your phone on the front and the back makes a huge difference if you're grabbing it out of your purse or your pocket, and you might not know what else is in your purse or pocket.
You just have to get it done.
Yes, just get that done. So that's the second thing. So the number one's the camera, nothing fancy. Order your little wipies off of Amazon for dirt cheap. You'll never run out.
I think they even have them at Costco too.
Do they? I don't know. I'll never run out. I ordered this box and it was has a million in there. So super cheap. So the other one that we love, we always talk about, you don't need fancy equipment, but you need to worry about the sound, right?
Absolutely.
So we do have this little, I don't know what you call it. What are they called?
Wireless mic. You want wireless?
By Elevox. We'll put all these links down below. So if you just want to click on the link, and so that you can see exactly what we're getting.
And it's all from Amazon. We like Lori said, we did try other things, and these were we returned everything else and kept.
Amazon is like us a little bit. We did. We tried a ton of things. So we just love these. We have two of them. If we go do an interview or it's just her and I talking, we use this.
This little thing just goes in your pocket, wherever. And then this, you aren't going to totally disguise it. You definitely don't want it. Lori had a leather jacket with a zipper, and it was we had to try it a couple times, but that's all it is. And the little fuzzy part at the end of it is what supposedly helps with wind.
Yeah. So that's the first one. Or the third one is that microphone. We do use a Rode microphone, and at the end of this, they'll kind of throw it around so you can see it. Yeah. The Rode microphone is nice, and we didn't have this at first, so you do not need all this equipment at first when you first start out. I would say the microphone, obviously your camera, and then a good lighting set is all you really need.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, it's
Or
super
even
cheap.
if you don't want to buy the light, just find the right light when you're videoing. You always want that light to hit you and hit you evenly and have a little bit of a filter. So if you stand in front of a window and just shut the drape or something.
The draper?
The draper? The drape, the blind, whatever.
Yeah. So you have your camera, you have your wipies, and you have sound. So we talked about the little lavalier, I think they're called, sound things that we just showed you. And then I don't know if this is going to sound funny because it's actually what we're recording on right now. But I was going to see if I could take it off for you and show you. You can see my face really close
Here,
too.
do you need to-
Can you see it?
There it is.
There it is. So that's our Rode microphone. I'll put a link to it down below. But we just have it on a stand and it just sits above us as we talk here. And we just talk right into the mic and it captures pretty decent sound for the quality for the microphone.
I hope you can hear all that.
I hope you can see really close to my face.
There's our light.
So as you can tell, this is really us, real life.
So this is Lori's favorite thing, and I was laughing at her about it.
You might wonder what that is, but that is a selfie stick.
It's literally a selfie stick. It has this little thing. You
Yeah.
just pop your phone in, and it bends, and we talk to our phone all
Yeah.
the time.
So again, that's pretty, like $50. It's a pretty stable one, which
A
I like.
telescoping, stable.
So we'll even get in our car and do our opening scripts and just hold that out by the dashboard or the windshield and just talk right into the camera with our little lavaliers on and the mic. And so this is pretty simple, easy one to get.
Some of them have little knobs that you turn and tighten down, whatever. It just, we do use it quite a bit, especially when you're doing neighborhood vlogs or, you know, something where you need to be mobile. So.
All right. So we have that. And so we also have, we call it our gimbal. And that is just what we use.
A little fancy case.
You don't need this. We have shot tons of videos without it. It is nice, and I make Kaylee learn how to do it because it scares me. It like comes alive and like moves and does all this weird stuff.
So what this does is it has a motor, and so when you're walking around wobbly, it stabilizes it so people aren't bopping around. It is a motor. It is a little complicated to learn how to do. But what it does is when you're doing like a business feature or walking through a house, it gives you those smooth videos transition. My kids love messing with it and play. I said, go practice, go gimbal around the house. And then the gimbal does come with a little stand to make it a tripod if you wanted to just set it down and you could use that as your tripod.
So we use it when we're filming neighborhoods or whatever. So it's great when we're doing that kind of filming. But we use it not for every video, but it's a nice equipment to have. I don't think you need it right away. It's not one of those ones you have to have. I think it was, I don't really know.
70 maybe?
Oh no, it was like $200.
Oh, I didn't know we spent that much.
But
I thought it was 70.
We do use it, and like we've gotten tons of leads off of YouTube, so it's been worth it. So, but it's like I said, it's not one of your top must-have. Lighting and sound are your top. So here's some of the lighting. So I was trying to bring this down a little bit so you can see it. So we have two different types of lighting. So here's one of the lighting pieces we have. Oh, there I am. So we just use this, and we actually have one on each side of us right now. So kind of like both angles of our faces. And we have this overhead. So we actually have 3 lights, but we started off with one.
And it was fine.
It was fine.
It was fine.
So we take this with us when we go to businesses.
We just wanted to help with these wrinkles as much as possible.
So this is what we use behind. I'll post a link below. Pretty easy lights. We just leave them set up in our little studio down here.
You can collapse them, but they aren't the most user-friendly to travel with, but it does make a difference in the video quality. Especially like a lot of the businesses we go to, they're like restaurants or bars or something, and so they have darker lighting. So it is nice to have that light to be able to make a good quality video. I mean, you've taken the time out of your day and arrange to go over there, so you might as well have good sound and good video quality.
Right. And the last thing you need is pretty standard. It's just a tripod. And we have the little iPhone attachment that goes on here and holds our iPhone. That's what's holding our phone right now as we're talking to you. And we have one we bring with when we go places. So if it's just you doing real estate, videos,
definitely need a tripod.
I brought the tripod before in my car, and I just set it up like outside of the neighborhood, put my phone in it, my little lavalier on, and I can talk and use my hands if I don't want to use the selfie stick.
We've went through quite a few tripods.
Yes.
And it does, what we found is get one that you can adjust and that is going to last a little bit heavier duty. There's some cheap ones on there. Spend a little bit more money. We'll post the one we have now that we absolutely love. And you can adjust it. Like, obviously Lori's taller than I am, so we can just tilt it down from here up, or whatever it is you kind of want the video right at an eyesight. So
that's all we have. Like, we have our iPhone, we have our lavalier mic, we do have the Rode mic, which we like just for the ease of setting it up if I can't get it to sync and I'm in a hurry. We have the lights. Those are like the main things you need. We have the gimbal, not necessary. We have, what else did we show? Oh, the wipes aren't necessary. We do have the selfie stick, but really that is the extent of our amazing video equipment.
Anywhere, I would say, from $250 all the way, I mean, endless. I think our entire setup that we have is couple thousand at most.
Yeah, a lot of people like GoPros. Actually, I think that's a great option as well, especially if you're like, you know, on your own trying to do videos. I think it's a great option as well. I'm not too versed in it. We don't use it yet. I think it's maybe something that we would invest in maybe in the future, but for now, this is our equipment. This is our studio, nothing super fancy. And you can make videos that produce high quality leads. So if you guys have any questions about, you know, what we're doing, video content, you know, there's some links below to book a half-an-hour session with us. If you want to know all about how we run our business, we are here. We're an open book. We're here to answer any of your questions. So reach out. My direct number is 719-639-3393, and we can answer all your questions. Anything you have about real estate and how we run our business, we're here to collaborate with you and partner with you. So reach out anytime. We're here to help.